I was supposed to do this video on Tuesday, and then I didn't realize it was Wednesday already. Man, the days are becoming a blur over here, and I can't even blame the breakfast whiskey. Yet, I imagine some people are going, Spoon, why did you delete the last video? What have you done? Yeah, I'll explain that one in a bit. First things first, do you know how long it took me to find a picture of pie in the face that didn't look like a messed up bukkake fest? Swear the image searches are just screwing with me at this point. But anyway, this whole Broken Crown podcast situation with Aiden Palin, my word, this was hilariously stupid. Let me just say this. Aiden was correct that she did always allow me to dip into the podcast funds when I asked. Except in November, which is probably why I blew up in December. Now, in hindsight, because Aiden is not one that handles confrontation particularly well, even she will admit this, all things considered, her solution to my ire was actually rather generous. It was only my, for lack of a better phrase, boomer boobery that screwed that all up. You see, back in December when Aiden granted me access to the channel, it was her way of essentially saying, monetize a channel on your AdSense account, which is how YouTubers get their revenue, by the way. You're the sole recipient of the podcaster's revenue. Now, I was too dense to realize that is what she was offering. And seeing as I did nothing, because I didn't know that's what I was supposed to do, the months went by, and Aiden, rightfully, didn't think anything of it. It was only when the situation reached boiling point did a buddy of mine speak to Aiden about all of this, because he wasn't exactly thrilled with the situation either. He was the intermediary between us, because Aiden and I went on speaking terms for like 2 weeks. And this is where things get hilariously retarded. During this conversation, Aiden said something along the lines of, I don't know what else I was supposed to do. Spoon just had to go and click on the Earn tab. And I thought, Earn tab? Oh, and suddenly a whole bunch of things crystallized. And I thought, oh, this is what Crump was talking about. Man, there's some DMs of mine floating about where I look certifiably psychotic, and that's probably not a good look at this point. After this realization, I messaged Aiden and I said, listen here, you giant nerd. I can admit my gigantic boomerism over this. The bit that I want to know is why the fuck did you not tell me about the earn button back in December? I haven't monetized shit since hang on, 2021. That was 4 years. I don't remember what I did 4 minutes ago. I still don't, by the way. And she patronized me with a meme and we had a hearty chuckle about the whole thing. So I said to her, Aiden, tell me something. Was the whole reason you stayed quiet because your brain space was pretty much, well, Spoon must know how to do this because, well, his account is monetized as well. And she said, yeah, basically. And I said, whole bunch of your side of the argument is making a hell of a lot more sense all of a sudden. A few days later, we hopped on Discord, settled the matter in under 2 minutes. All of the animosity of the last half a damn year vanished in less than 100 seconds. I proposed a financial solution going forward, and we all went, yeah, it sounds great. We should have done that 6 months ago. You can tell me about it. And that was it. Whole situation was sorted. Now, having said all of that, a couple of things I want to address. Primarily the people who might be thinking, Spoon, why the hell would you tell people you were this stupid? Good question. I'll tell you why. Mainly because it's really, really funny at this point. The fact that the entire situation was ameliorated with doys and giggles does make it rather amusing. Secondly, a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. If you've been on the internet for an extended period of time, you will do something stupid eventually. That is inevitable. When you do not get defensive and own your stupidity, or else it will own you. If you don't make fun of yourself, believe me, everyone else is going to do it for you. So with that all being said, I can own my screw-up over here because it was my fault, ultimately. Now brace yourselves, because I'm going to break character here and do something that is going to seem completely insane. I'm going to apologize to a girl.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
That's what I picture the audience's reaction to that is in my head. But really, I do owe Aiden a sincere apology for all this. So, Aiden, my apologies for this terribly avoidable fiasco. I'm not going to lie, because this is the internet and conspiracies blow up out of nowhere. My immediate thought upon realizing my mistake was, oh hell, I need to get that guy's money back. Because I did a Rumble stream last week, and it did net a pretty penny considering it was off the cuff, and I didn't want anyone to think this was all staged for that particular reason. So, I tried to talk to him in the comments section to get some info from the guy. I legit told him I wanted to give him back his money, and he starts rambling about the Jews. Which is ironically rather hilarious now that I've said that out loud. Stream made me realize there is some appetite from people for me doing live streams where I'm just flying solo, so I better do a few of those for the folks who showed up for that one. I've always been very hesitant to do them because I feel quite disorganized and schizo on those kinds of streams. Because my videos are always scripted and professional sounding, and on live streams, I think I sound like a raving lunatic. But apparently people like that. I don't know if it's authenticity or what it is, but it is what it is. As far as the lack of content lately goes, I've been in a very weird space, both physically and mentally. I don't know if it's the seasons throwing me for a loop, but something feels very off. I don't know what it is, but where I'm at now is so peaceful and quiet, it feels like time stands still. Which makes no sense, because if I blink, the day is gone. If I don't do something by, say, 1 in the afternoon, the day is pretty much over. I really wish I could explain why, and I don't know what to do about it. So yeah, that's the situation. Maybe I should do a live stream once a week or something. Like a do it this week in stupid kind of thing. We can call it Weekly Wankers or something. Help me get my energy back. But yeah, there we go. Hey, Aiden, you got anything to add?
As usual, Scrump was right.
Not that for... I'm not going to live that one down for a while, am I? Cheers for watching once again. I apologize for nothing.